What's going on, y'all? It's Jason Moore Reviews here, back at it again with another video. A little bit of an extended weekend, had some stuff to handle yesterday, but make it up to you guys. Not only are you getting the video today, you will be getting a back-to-back upload tomorrow. Just a heads up on that because I know I missed my usual Monday schedule. But for this one, the last of many prediction videos that we had to do leading up into this humongous Battle Rap packed weekend, this is the Frenemies prediction going over Philly Battle Academy's card. Dope card with a grudge match, a Pennsylvania grudge match is the headline. Some super talents throughout. In terms of predictions, this video might be a little bit on the shorter side just because some of these battles I do have a little bit is lopsided, so it'll be a little easier to explain. But before I get fully into the predictions, I just want to say, for those of you that follow me, you might have seen, on Twitter that I am officially a part of Let's Talk Battle Rap's site as a writing contributor. I will be doing tons of work with Let's Talk Battle Rap over the next, coming months. It's really, I think Let's Talk Battle Rap is something that I've been watching, for years. I remember when they kicked up, and to me that trailblazers in media, one of the best medias in battle rap, very, very important for discussing news updates, reviews, and for everyone that's been on my channel, you guys know that I love battle rap, and I love covering the battles, the details of it. So I'm very honored to be a part of the team, and I cannot wait to bring you guys more work through their website. And thank you to everybody who showed me love, so much love from this culture, to love this culture so much and see so many people, give that love back. I cannot express to you guys how much it means to me. It means so much, man. So very, very happy to be a part of it. I just want to say thank you to everybody that reached out, with kind words. I cannot wait to bring you guys more content on multiple different surfaces. Also, a Champion Gold Executive Suite member. You guys are going to see a lot of me over the next few months, so we'll just put it like that. But without further ado, let's get into the Frenemies predictions. So, starting from the bottom of the card, and something that I do like, obviously, is that while the very first battle, I don't know too much about the body of work of all four battlers involved. There is, putting Philly talent to the forefront, even as a card opener. The whole card has Philly talent, but to even give some guys that probably don't have the full recognition they do out there at the front of the card, always good on them doing that. So, Steel and Kaboom versus News and Top Floor Lutz. Don't know much about News or Top Floor Lut. Maybe that's bad news. If it is, then I would know about him. But I don't know much about Top Floor Lut or Steel. I will say that I do know about Kaboom. Definitely a Philly legend out there. Always been grinding on the Philly local leagues. My personal favorite, him versus Jackboy, is a sleeper battle for those that haven't seen that. So I can't give, when it comes to 2-on-2, I'm already not the biggest fan of 2-on-2s just as a concept. And then you add the fact that I don't know some of the battlers. I can't give a full-out, knowledgeable prediction. But I do know Kaboom. Said I think Kaboom's talented. So we'll see what Steel and Kaboom have to provide in that card. If I had to give a blank prediction, gun to my head, probably would go with that side. But that's my take on it. But from there on out, first battle that I definitely know what's going on, on both sides. K Walker versus Hennyman. Hennyman, shout out to the Trappers. Obviously does good in battle rap media and has always, been a battle rapper as well. I think that as time has went on, his flow that, was very like a hippity hop in the beginning. I think he's worked on that a lot. Some of the more outdated, I think facets of his style, he's definitely made an effort to work on. Great real talk battler. That is the spot of battle rap where Hennyman thrives. And on the side, you have K Walker, great pure rapper, obviously means a lot to Philly as well, great personality out there. When it comes to battle rap, he's making that full transition where I don't know, punches-wise, really on either side. Are these the most polished battlers? Do they have punches, great approaches? Sometimes it's hit or miss. We know what it is. But both of these gentlemen provide great parts to the culture, both, stand-up dudes. And I think they have a good battle here where rapping is at the forefront in real talk, which is great for a Philly card. Really kind of has that identity that Philly has of being, rugged, just talking that real shit, all about flows. And I will have to say, going in, it could be a little bit of a toss-up because I believe that they're both doing decent and getting better. But I will say Hennyman has been, I think, doing really good this year. You look at some of the stuff in the local league circuits, the Minute Maid bar I really loved, the Bleedin' bar that he just reposted. His little highlights, I do see the potential. So I'm going with Hennyman 2-1 edge and what will be probably a decent back and forth debatable. And then from there, we get into Danny Myers versus Cuban. It's not a card if Danny Myers isn't on it. Cuban, on the flip side, has been putting in tons of work this year. his battle versus Chilla Jones, debatable. Many people have Cuban, but very, very good showing for him. I believe was the MVP super fight battle early this year or late last year. I'm not 100% sure, but he did clearly beat MVP. So I've actually kind of liked what I've been seeing from Cuban lately. I do think he's been getting better. Sometimes in the local league, he takes a sputter, takes a loss to someone he shouldn't. But when he is focused, I do think he has a good cap of talent, great punches, pretty decent writer. On the flip side, Danny is just, Danny, we know what's up with Danny Myers, gives 100% wherever he can. Just because of pure, talent ceiling, I would have to go Danny 2-1 in this battle, but I wouldn't be shocked, obviously for Cuban to make it close with Chilla, even though it was kind of a little bit of a home game for Cuban. A lot of people in the crowd that had a lot of love for him. I could see him making this competitive. Danny is always open to having a debatable or taking a loss to someone that might be mid-tier below, someone they believe is under Danny in ranking. That's what happens when you're outside. That's the risk that you run. But Danny's been taking the year very serious. He usually does bring great material, so I do have Danny 2-1, but don't be shocked if Cuban makes this battle close. And then from there, we can get into the top half of the card with some of these, blockbuster names. And our first battle to talk about is Jazz the Rapper versus Shy Straw. Jazz said that she was outside this year, and battles like this, I think, are really the indicators. Obviously, when you take big battles like Vixen and Geechee, people are going to be amped for that. But to come out here and battle someone that doesn't have as much shine as a Shy Straw, probably isn't considered a top-tier lady, and just take her on a league like Philly Battle Academy just goes to show she's taking her WOTY race serious and wants a full, rounded-out case. Something on my phone, my apologies. Now, in terms of WOTY, you know what I'm saying, I don't know the humongous effect it'll have. Obviously, there's so many limited battles that really any three-round battle you can get is going to add to your case. There is a huge disparity here in the talent gap, and it's no disrespect to Shy Straw. I think that she's decent. I originally predicted her to beat Seabree, the lyricist, in the Chrome 23 tourney. That did not happen. But Shice is definitely, okay. Uses her size and kind of her bully ball kind of mentality in battle rap, which is definitely the focal point of her style. But when it comes to writing, approaches, rapping, I'm not going to sit here, sugarcoat it. There's really nothing close about this. I do have Jazz the Rapper 3-0 going in. I don't even know if this will be the best Jazz. She might try a little bit of different stuff. Or she comes in at 100 miles per hour just trying to prove her Cody dominance and washes her. Maybe Shy Straw gets around. It's in Philly. Maybe if she puts together, she's got to be writing her heart out. This is a humongous opportunity. So, possibly she puts together her best round. She'll make a round debatable or get around. But I have no reason looking at the talent, plus recent body of work, all-time body of work. However you want to crunch it, Jazz is winning this battle. So I have Jazz winning this battle clear. And that moves us on to another somewhat lopsided not somewhat lopsided battle, and that is Easy the Block Captain versus Big T. Now, this one's been being talked about for a while since the diss tracks, the Easy dropped, coming at the top tier, so we're going back years. Big T was a battle he mentioned. I believe at the time, I bet Easy thought climbing the ladder, he was going to have to take middling top tier to another middling top tier to a top tier that's active and go from there. That's just usually how people climb the ladder, but after his Cortez battle, They threw Easy right in the fire. We know how deep he is. We know the type of star he is. In my opinion, right now, the most dangerous battle any battle rapper could take. I think there's 3 or 4 guys up in that bubble, but when you talk about a guy with this many clear wins in a row against top talent, I have I have to edge Easy in that category. And as for Big T, I'm not going to rag on him. There's always been all these million blogs ragging on Big T. And let's be honest, some of it is definitely deserved. Big T has not been good in a very, very long time. But I'm not going to run down the million battles that didn't go his way, the way his style is, the choking. We know what's up with Big T. We know what's up with this battle. I have Easy the Block Captain 3-0. I think that he has certain approaches. Obviously, been talking shit for a minute. Easy is known for taking great approaches, really breaking down his opponent. We talk about a T that even if he does have a good round, I don't know if his, breath control-wise he can keep up. Even some of his better rounds aren't just, unbeatable rounds. He did, I think the last time I saw him really, really impressive, he beat Danger Zone. Easy's not Danger Zone, in all fairness. And he took a round off Nitty, which, is impressive, but he went on to clearly lose that battle. So even here, maybe if T brings one of those type of unorthodox, crazy rounds, really turns the clock back, it is a big-time matchup. It is possible. I could see him making a round debatable or getting around, but I just don't. He's not shown me in years that he has the gas to go through 3 rounds. Remember, to win a battle, you need to win 2 of the rounds. Can't just have one highlight round and be like, oh, no, it's debatable. You need to be competitive for 2 rounds. I don't know if T is going to be competitive for 2 rounds. I'm predicting he will not. And for that, I have Easy to Block Captain winning this battle. 2-1, clear, but most likely 3-0. And that leaves us with the main event of the night, the grudge match that this card was built around, Bill Collector versus Rosenberg Raw. A battle that had been bounced around, I believe, almost went down on RBE, almost went down on GTX, but really it going down on Philly Battle Academy is probably just the best possible case situation, considering what this battle means to Pennsylvania. I would say Philly, but Bill is from Norristown. I know that people don't make that distinction a lot, but you have two guys who are having great years, in my opinion. Bill obviously was an early Cody frontrunner. I think battling a little less has kind of dropped him down in the rankings. But even then, I just watched him versus Rum Nitty. He had a great performance versus Rum Nitty at Traffic 5. And even outside of that, his tournament work, what he's done is the more devil bar Bill, moving more into the back-to-back punching mindset. He still has his entertainment. Bill is always going to have that. But the ability to land more fluid haymakers and just land more real bars of value at times, I think has done a whole 180 for Bill's career in the last few years, and it shows in how high he's kept finishing in the Cody. He finished top 6. He finished 6th spot for Cody, I believe that was in 2020, 2018 possibly. So Bill has been killing shit. And as for Rose this year, I mean, beating Ill Will 3-0, kind of in body bag fashion, easily the most impressive thing he's done in his career up to this point. Has had some good work. I believe he battled Cicero as well. It was a decent battle. One rounder versus Geechee was decent. I had him losing that, but I thought he was good in it. The Wawa bar hit crazy. But there's going to be a lot to unpack here when you talk about there's, personals. These guys have talked about all types of but battles that went in and out, things outside of battle rap. There's going to be all types of personal talk here. So even though Bill does have that edge in bars, which I would like to see him flex, I could see this being a very approach and entertainment type of Bill that you get here. Something maybe more similar to the Bill we get versus Hitman, which amazing Bill Collector. He did have some bars in there punching wise, but the main point of that was more to tell his side of the story, and I could see him getting in that bag again here. And people love that bag he got into versus Hitman. As for Rose, he's not as talented bar for bar, but I do think as a pure rapper flows wise, Rose is a little bit underrated. I think they gonna have to factory reset. I hit him with this heat check. He was wilding on Will, I just thought, for the pockets, plus his material. I don't expect the material to be like that every battle, but the real talk, the personals, I think that's what makes this a good battle for Rose as well. I have this being extremely debatable. I know a lot of people got Bill just washing Rose, but I think Rose has shown enough to show that he can compete with top tiers, especially when it's personal to him and this serious. So I'm expecting a debatable battle. Now, I do have a winner, though, either way, and I will have to edge Bill Collector just because he's been on such a run. Although, I did have him losing to Rum Nitty as his most recent battle. Even that performance, to me, might be able to beat a Rose, and he's going to be just, the personal aspect. Motivation is so big in battle rap. The more motivation, the better of a performance you're going to get. The more a guy's going to dig down, rewrite, get his shit right. And if I had to say, while I believe both of them are talented and great at their peaks, I think just by body of work, I have to give my respect to Bill that he has a couple more skill sets that he can turn up to 100 and really steal the show. So I have Bill 2-1 edge. If Rose wins, like I said, it's going to be debatable because a lot of people might have Rose winning the battle, even if I have Bill winning the battle afterwards. But this is a great main event. I'm expecting, greatness from both of them, maybe some of their better performances of the year. But I will be going with Bill 2-1 edge winning the grudge match. And with that being said, guys, that is my full predictions for the Philly Battle Academy Frenemies card. Let me know down below in the comments section, what do you think is going to be the performance you're looking most forward to? I think most of us have Battle of the Night pinned as Bill and Rosenberg. But is there another performance? Do you think Easy's performance is going to be what's going to be talked about? Jazz's performance? Do you think someone from the undercard like Danny, maybe Hennyman, Cuban, K. Walker, do you think they make separation? Let me know who you think is going to be the one person who really steals the show that night. And it's definitely going to be a dope card. I do not know. I believe it will. Yes, it will have a pay-per-view. Probably won't be able to watch the night of them and be flying into Orlando, have a bunch of different stuff, in the airport going on. So by the time I get back, maybe I cop the VOD and watch it that night. We'll see. But definitely within those next few days, I will be watching these battles. And I'm looking forward to a big weekend for Battle Rap coming up. Letting you guys know tomorrow, I will be having the top 5 volume battles of all time, in my opinion, coming out. So we will be getting more to the historical type of stuff, my ranks and lists that everybody knows who's been on this channel. I just love to make. But as I said, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know, any of your hot takes about the Frenemies card and what's going on. And we have a lot of Battle Rap to be covered, y'all. So definitely stay tuned in with JSmo Reviews here on the channel, as well as JSmo Reviews, my Twitter. I'm going to to be covering, it's going to be a battle rap hub for the next 7 days. Anything battle rap, I'm going to have you guys on that. But it's been J Small Reviews again, y'all, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.